1 Samuel, chapter 2. 1. Then Hannah prayed and said, My heart rejoices in the Lord. In the Lord my horn is lifted high, my mouth boasts over my enemies. For I delight in your deliverance. 2. There is no one holy like the Lord, there is no one besides you. There is no rock like our God. 3. Do not keep talking so proudly, or let your mouth speak such arrogance. For the Lord is a God who knows, and by him deeds are weighed. 4. The bows of the warriors are broken, but those who stumbled are armed with strength. 5. Those who were full hire themselves out for food, but those who were hungry hunger no more. She who was barren has borne 7 children, but she who has had many sons pines away. 6. The Lord brings death and makes alive. He brings down to the grave and raises up. 7. The Lord sends poverty and wealth. He humbles and he exalts. 8. He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the needy from the ash heap. He seats them with princes and has them inherit a throne of honor. For the foundations of the earth are the Lord's. Upon them he has set the world. 9. He will guard the feet of his saints, but the wicked will be silenced in darkness. It is not by strength that one prevails. 10. Those who oppose the Lord will be shattered. He will thunder against them from heaven. The Lord will judge the ends of the earth. He will give strength to his king and exalt the horn of his anointed. 11. Then Elkanah went home to Ramah, but the boy ministered before the Lord under Eli the priest. 12. Eli's sons were wicked men. They had no regard for the Lord. 13. Now it was the practice of the priests with the people that whenever anyone offered a sacrifice, and while the meat was being boiled, the servant of the priest would come with a 3-pronged fork in his hand. 14. He would plunge it into the pan or kettle or cauldron or pot, and the priest would take for himself whatever the fork brought up. This is how they treated all the Israelites who came to Shiloh. 15. But even before the fat was burned, the servant of the priest would come and say to the man who was sacrificing, Give the priest some meat to roast. He won't accept boiled meat from you, but only raw. 16. If the man said to him, Let the fat be burned up first, and then take whatever you want, the servant would then answer, No, hand it over now. If you don't, I'll take it by force. 17. This sin of the young men was very great in the Lord's sight, for they were treating the Lord's offering with contempt. 18. But Samuel was ministering before the Lord, a boy wearing a linen ephod. 19. Each year his mother made him a little robe and took it to him when she went up with her husband to offer the annual sacrifice. 20. Eli would bless Elkanah and his wife, saying, May the Lord give you children by this woman to take the place of the one she prayed for and gave to the 7 Lord. Then they would go home.